Good morning, Macam Cabby here on a lovely Monday morning, the 26th of February. How are you all doing? Well, what an absolute dire performance that was on Saturday. Again, I tell you one thing now, right? If anybody out there thinks that it'd be good to keep Dodds till the end of the season, well, you want your age looking at. Because he's completely out of his depth, Dodds. He might be great with the lads on the training pitch, but that's all he's good for. I mean, our defence is shot to bits. We've got injuries left, right and centre. Ballard's not there, etc, etc. And he guns and plays three at the back. He guns and plays three at the back, and the damage was done in the first 30 minutes of that game. We were just so wide open at the back. It was just too easy for them, too easy every time they went forward. And I'm sorry, but if you cannot see that our defence is just knacked at the minute, it's schoolboy stuff. You didn't put three at the back, and to me that says Dodds is just, look, you're not a first team coach, mate. It's as simple as that. You're just not. Have great banter and do some coaching on the training pitch, but as far as I'm concerned, the sooner we get a head coach or a manager, I would like to say manager back, then the better. Because with this guy Dodds in charge of the first team, we'll drop down that table like a stone. You know, and people might say, well, the season's done and dusted anyway, but we're not too, I tell you what, we're not mathematically safe to get relegated either, you know. You know, we've lost 3 in the bounce, and if this continues and teams below start picking up a few wins, and I'm telling you, we could be start looking over our shoulders at the teams below us. Can't believe I'm saying it, but we're just sitting to be getting worse and worse and worse. So, KLD, Speakman, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't wait till the end of the season. I'd get someone in place ASAP. Because it could be worrying where we could end up if you did it with Dodds in charge. He hasn't got it, as far as I'm concerned. And people say, like, oh, the team like him, this and that. But it dropped too much of a clanger, as far as I'm concerned, just playing 3 at the back, where it was obvious that we're diluted enough as it is, the squad. Weak as anything at the back. I'm dying to swear, but I cannot. You know, it was just, especially down our left-hand side where Swansea came, there was just not a soul there. It was so easy. My boys under 12 teams, 12s and under, could have penetrated that defence on Saturday. Dodds just thinking he's clever. Oh, I'm going to change the routine. He changed too much. And to me, that just says it all. He should have known that the past performances against Swansea would never beat them, would never ever do. And he puts 3 at the back. Big mistake. And it's not looking good for KLD and Speakman, is it? I mean, Christ almighty, it's like every game the tearing shreds of skin off the team, and it's just, we're getting worse and worse and worse as it's gone on. We're going backwards. We're not going forwards, we're actually going backwards. In stages, we do not seem a patch on the side that we were last season. I know Diallo makes a massive difference, of course he does, but it's just our performances overall. I mean, the players are not know where the hell they are. Took Mowbray again, and then that muppet Beale comes in. He lasts 12 games, and then he goes again, and then Doddsy comes, who's totally out of his depth for the first team head coach. I wouldn't let him in charge for another game, as far as I'm concerned. The players must not know where the hell's going on. Imagine all these head managers or head coaches coming in and telling them to do this different, telling them to do that different. They don't know what they're doing. You know, they've took some gambles, KLD and Speakman, like, they really have. And the gamble is not paying off. You know what I mean? I would cash your chips in now, KLD, and sod off. If this is what you're going to do, continuously gamble with the club by just bringing in players we've never heard of, kids. It's just, you're going to send us back in League One, the way you've gone on. We're supposed to be rebuilding. It's more like we're starting a demolition process at the minute. Brick by brick, we're taking it away. Second half, I thought some were a bit better. Second half, but to me the damage was done. The damage was done, and Swansea just sat back because they do the homework. Look, they know we're not clever up front. We're out Roberts, we're out Clark, even Pato's coming up for some criticism. You know, but he nearly got a late equaliser right at the death. But the damage was done first half, and I keep on saying, what the hell was Dodds doing picking 3 at the back? Why wait until the end of the season to get someone in? What? So we're sitting third off bottom because we'll lose the next 8 or 9 on the bounce. Oh, it's all right. We'll stick with Dodds till the end of the season. Oh yeah, let's bring another head manager in to start off the new season in League One. You may think I'm daft going on about it, like, but it's not mathematically impossible for us to go down, and if we continue to play the way we do, we'll drop like a lead weight down that league. It's just gone very flat, hasn't it? It's gone very flat. God's sake, I don't know. I mean, I want to be reporting afterwards and saying good things and this and that and the other, but I just cannot at the minute. There isn't even any feel-good factor around the club. Do you know what I mean? The fans, it's like every game's just like not happening. And they still say over 40,000 at the stadium. Like, I don't know where the hell they get them figures from. Might have been, I don't know, but would 40-odd thousand really want to turn up and watch that? Knowing that the season's done and dusted for promotion. But it's now turning into, forget the playoffs, we need to start getting points on the board to consolidate our position in the Championship to stay in. KLD speaking need a long, hard look at yourselves though. If this is your model, KLD, of taking the club forward, sell up and go. Because we didn't want to be continuously playing Russian roulette. Just pin the tail on the donkey and let's just get this player. Well, where's he at? Oh, we'll go for him. 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 21-year-old from Kazakhstan. Get him in. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to work. It is not going to work. You cannot progress up the table just with kids. And how many times have we been saying that? Eh? Look at it. Look at the evidence now. The squad's down to its bare backside. The kids out there haven't a clue. They don't know what to do. They cannot handle. They get out muscled. They get out fought. There's no experienced heads on anybody on the players out there. There's not 1 or 2 players out there that can settle the lads down and say, right, let's just get this together. It's like an under 21 squad out there. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even cheesed off. I'm more numb than anything else. I mean, I can't even register us having a decent shot or a chance on goal first half against Swansea. And once again, they're not special. We made them play like a top 5 Premier League side. We made them look like that. But anyway, let us know what you think in your comments. I'm talking a load of drish trash, saying that we could be looking over our shoulders. But I tell you one thing now, if we carry on the way we are, me personally think we could be in trouble this season. Forget playoffs, we need to start looking down the teams below us. Because then we're getting bowled over by Tom, Dick and Harry left, right and centre at the minute. Yeah, come and play Sunderland. There's your 3 points. You know, come and take them off us. Because we're absolutely weak as... You know what word I mean to say. Anyway, let us know what you think. I'm going to try and chill out for the rest of the Monday if I can. And thanks for supporting the channel. I'll reply to every single one of you, as I know I always do. So take it easy.